In the mind.
Another unboxing video. Bought the SJ4000, which is a GoPro Chinese-made clone. More or less has a lot of the same features as the GoPro, minus like the Wi-Fi. The mounts supposedly are compatible. The videos that I've seen from it are actually really good. It does, see, 1080p, 720p at 60 frames per second, which is actually just a doubled frame. Has an LCD on the back. Comes with pretty much a good collection of the mounts. 12 megapixel. Let's just go and open this thing. Okay, so you got wall charger, handlebar mount. This is just the case that you clip it into, so you can mount it on a tripod, top or bottom. Over here, a couple of pivot mounts. The non-waterproof back. Is this the non-waterproof? Yeah, this is non-waterproof one because it has little slots to make it so sound can come through the box easier. USB cable, belt clip, a couple of the actual pieces that clips into. You got one for a tripod and the one that's actually stick-on. They're both actually stick-on, but to the point. Some more pivot mounts, more bag full of Velcro, couple of zip ties, 4 zip ties. 4 zip ties is good enough for anybody. Cord to basically hold it in place. Some more sticky backs. User manual, yeah, in a million languages. Alright, so let's get out of here. Comes in the waterproof case. Let's see. Has this lock. Let's see, which way does this thing go? So. Which, there we go. Opens up. Oh, get out of there. Alright. More or less looks real similar to GoPro. Mode button, up down buttons, okay. A screen, yada yada. Let's go turn this thing on. This will be the first time I've actually turned on, so the battery's probably low. Yeah, it's got about third battery. Let's see. I guess this goes for the menu, I think. Yep. Let's see, capture mode. Yep. Okay. One of the things I was concerned about when I was first looking at this was I would want to do a time lapse, which I'll include at the end of this video. But the previous firmware of this camera, which can be upgraded very easily, you more or less put the firmware on a blank SD card, throw it into the camera, turn it on, and it updates. But the previous version had a sequence mode instead of a capture mode, and it only did 3-second intervals, whereas this does 20, 10, and 5, and of course single. Insert card. A convenient little LCD on the back, which makes it, don't really need the Wi-Fi because of that. HDMI out, micro USB. That's more or less the gist of it. Takes pictures, yada yada. I believe this version of it, the video out, which goes out obviously. This version of the firmware makes it to where you can record while the video is going out, whereas the previous one didn't. So it works out for like quadcopters and such. That's more or less this right here until I get some videos of it and then I give a better review. It's in the price range of like $100. I found a couple listings on eBay that comes straight from China. This one I actually picked up from a place in New Jersey on eBay. It was $35 plus like $20 shipping, so it ends up being like $70 shipped. But of course, you know, you got China's shipping, cheap as it is. It ranges anywhere between a week to 3 weeks, sometimes a little bit more for things to show up. The screen does turn off after a little bit to help save some of the battery. It does charge while recording, so you can plug it in to a car charger and it'll charge while you're recording. It also has a feature to where if you enable it, see if I can find it real quick, called car mode, that more or less menu. Let's see. Review, auto power off. That's the TV mode for the out. You can rotate, here you go, car mode. Oops, wrong way. Come on, one more, there we go. Alright. Yep, I pressed it. Okay, so car mode. And when it's on, when you plug in the USB charger, as soon as it gets power, when you turn on the ignition from the car, if you have a outlet more or less that turns on when the car turns on, which a lot of modern cars do, it'll automatically turn on and start recording video to be used as like a dash cam, which might be handy. I'll probably use it at some point. Off. Turn this off. Alright, that's the short review, and I'll include a little time lapse at the end of this one. And I'll let you guys know how I like the video and everything like that. I believe the angle is actually wider than the GoPros, which I kind of like. Other than that, the video wise, the only difference is like the white balance, or like the exposure when it auto adjusts. This one comes out just a little bit darker at times, but it does have the HDR mode, which will kind of fix that a little bit. Plus you can adjust the exposure. But yep, that's it.